Hello and welcome to another weekly video from the Travel Family Academy. My name is Paula and today we're going to be talking how to get through security stress-free with a toddler. So one of our first recommendations when it comes to going through any experience with your toddler when it comes to flying is talk them through it. Explain what you're about to do. So if you're going to queue to get through the check-in, talk to them about it. Explain. Let them know what is about to happen. I think we believe this is the best way to get through anything with them. You think they might not understand and, might, fight it all at the time, but they are learning. It's a good way for you to communicate this with them and for them to actually learn what is expected of them at these situations. So every time you go through these situations, do talk to them and explain what's about to happen. So, it just makes it a lot easier for everyone. We can say this, for instance, for our kids, we've been talking to them since the first time they were flying, and now they're great, excellent travelers, and they know they have to wait for a check-in and they know what's happening for security and things like that. So it just makes things a lot easier. Another thing to consider to get through security without any issues is packing your handbag smart. And when we say smart is make sure you have things accessible. You have your liquids at hand and you don't have to, go to the bottom of the bag to get the liquid. So think about this when you're packing. Get your liquids at hand, the snacks and food that need to go for a different screen, again, in a different bag. Have all of this ready and, laptops as well and all the electronics. Something else to consider is the clothing that you're wearing. Don't bring, elaborate clothes that, require you removing everything. So boots with buckles and the belts as well. Things like that will probably beep when you go through the scanning and you'll have to remove them or you have to go for a different scan, which takes longer. So maybe wearing some, leggings or a jumper, things like that, more comfortable, will just make the whole thing easier for everybody. Obviously, you can never predict that everything goes smooth because once I was just leggings and a t-shirt and my trainers and I still beeped and I had to go for a different screening process. So, you can never be too sure, but it always makes it easier for you to plan ahead and, to have these things that that will make things easier. So, in your head, you're already calm and prepared, which for us is literally the whole process. 80% of it is in your head and feeling prepared to tackle flying with your little ones. So I'm just going to remember minimal layers and less metal stuff, the best. Next, we want you to think about the stroller. What stroller do you have and how easy it is or small it is to go for security or for the screening. So, you have to go for a screening. So make sure you know how to, if you need to remove wheels or if you have, if you know how to and if you can remove them. If not, you need to know if they need to go for different screens. So the agents will take the stroller and will, do the search themselves. So you need to think of these things beforehand. So when you arrive at security, you already know what you have to do. If you have to remove the wheels, if you can just easily close and put on the belt, or if you have to ask someone to check it separately. And even if they tell you, one of the things that we say always is if you can't remove the wheels, try to remove the wheels before you get to the airport, right? If you can't, then don't force it. Don't try and break your stroller just to get through the screening. Get to the security, ask an agent that it doesn't fit. And even if they go can you not remove? Say, no, it's not possible to remove it. So please do the check separately and they will do it. It might take a bit longer. So you need to consider if the process was going to take you a bit longer, you might need to arrive a bit earlier at the airport. TSA agents will allow you to get through if you have the cloth carriers. But if you have a more intricate carrier, you probably won't be allowed to carry your baby through security wearing that. So also be aware of this. Again, this is not a certain thing. So some people do allow it, some people don't. So we always will recommend you to just not use the carrier for security because it just might complicate everything if you get there and they tell you to remove it. So obviously this is a choice, a personal choice, and it's up to you. We'll just here to inform you. Another way of you preparing for security and feeling you got this, besides everything that I've talked about, is, having or planning some entertainment, even if it's just snacks for your like simple snack that your toddler can have while, you know, in the queue for security, while you're waiting, so they keep snacks or on the stroller, or, you know, just keep content next to you. So we always prepare some, you know, even if they play the game on a tablet through that time, that's fine, but it's just you are in a queue and you have to stay there, and it's better for you to have your toddler with you than you have to run after your toddler, because we had to do that one. We kind of thought it was not going to be busy. That's the problem. So we thought it was going to be fast and we were going to get everything done in like less than 5 minutes, but no, it actually took us longer and we didn't prepare for it at all. And then I had to be pulled aside for a random testing, which that just took longer, and then my husband had to look after our toddler by himself, and needless to say, he just ran off and went crazy, and it was just a very bad experience. So now we always have some sort of entertainment ready for him, and always have some biscuits or something for him to eat while we are waiting in the queue. We always believe that, you know, this having these plans, like planning and always have this ready to go, like gives you the confidence to know that you know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly what's going to happen, whatever happened or whatever comes your way, you know, you have a solution. So it's all in the mindset again. It's just you believing that you have everything that you need just will allow you to actually have a successful experience and, you know, enjoy the whole flight experience rather than, you know, just waiting until you arrive at the destination. One last reminder is to keep your cool. I know it can be a stressful bit of the airport because it's go, 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 go as security. Everyone is waiting, everyone's doing the same thing, and, you know, you have so much to look for, and, you know, also have a little one. But keeping your cool, it's what will guarantee you to go through it stress-free. And I know it's way easier said than done, and especially if you've never done it before. But note this, like if you are keeping your cool and if you have prepared, it will be easy. It will be easy and it will be fast, and you won't feel as stressed as you think you will. It's always worse in our head, believe me when I tell you this. But also, when you get to the security, talk to TSA agents, talk to them, like be polite and tell them, I have the baby, so I have baby food, you know, like you keep your cool. If you are flying with your toddler soon, we also want to recommend you our ebook, Baby on Board, which has everything that you will need to prepare for a flight with your baby or toddler. So, well, link it on the description below, so make sure you have a look. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and comment below if you have any other questions, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!